Hello everyone, my name is Helen Zhang, and I'm a coordinator in the International Student Services team at Trobe University. Welcome to this pre-departure webinar for students who are commencing studies with us in the upcoming semester. This presentation is one of a number of briefings which we have put together to help you prepare for your departure, get ready to commence your studies, to know what to expect, and help you settle in when you arrive in Australia. In this briefing, we will cover the following topics: getting around, finding work, opening a bank account, staying safe and healthy. A lot of the information that we discuss today is also provided in great details in your pre-departure guide, which you can find on the La Trobe University website through the link at the bottom of this slide, along many other links to resources and videos. Now, we will talk a little bit information about transportation and getting around in Australia. There are several transport options available, such as public transport, driving, and cycling. We highly recommend that you research how to get to your campus with your preferred transport method. Information is available from the link on the bottom of this slide. One option is by public transport, using trains, trams, or buses. To travel by public transport, you will need to purchase a MyKey card, which you add credit to, and you can use on all forms of public transport by touching on and off ticket machines on the vehicle or at train stations. You may be eligible to purchase a concession MyKey card if you are an undergraduate exchange student, or IU's Pass if you are an undergraduate student. The IU's Pass gives you 50% discount on a range of yearly pass. More information on this, as well as timetable and route information, can be located on your pre-departure guide in the Getting Around section. Please remember to touch on and off when traveling on public transport, as penalties and fines apply to people traveling without a valid ticket. Another popular option for traveling around, particularly in Melbourne, which is cheap and healthy for you and for the environment, is cycling. There are many lovely bike paths and facilities for bike riders who are riding to campus. Just remember to buy a helmet and a bike lock to secure your bike. The university has implemented many activities to support students cycling around the campus. For Melbourne campus students, you can register for the free bike share program and gain access to the bikes for free. We also invite students who have cycled to join the free monthly Bikers Brekkie event, where you will have breakfast and an opportunity to meet other students. You may decide to drive your car to enable you to travel further afield. There are several different road rules and laws which apply to drivers in Australia, so please do your research and make sure you are fully prepared and protected before you start driving on the roads. In Victoria, you can use your driver's license from home in the first 6 months from when you have arrived. If you are planning to stay for more than 6 months, you will need to convert your overseas license to a Victorian license within this time. Before you start driving, we recommend that you do take some driving lessons. And again, do your research about the different road rules and transport laws that apply here. If you hold an overseas license, you are allowed to drive in New South Wales. Please visit service.nsw.gov.au for more information. You also need to maintain a roadworthy vehicle and pay a yearly car registration. And we strongly recommend that you take car insurance to protect you from costly legal and repair expenses, both on your own and other people's cars if you are involved in an accident. Once you arrive and get settled, you may wish to look for a job in order to support yourself and gain some work experience while you are in Australia. If you are working on a student visa, you cannot start work until your course has commenced. You are permitted to work no more than 40 hours per fortnight. When studies are in session means during semester, and this extends to the end of the officially published exam dates. During the semester breaks, you may work unlimited hours. Sometimes spouses of master's and PhD students can work unlimited hours once their partner has commenced their research degree. As long as they have this condition listed on their visa. Otherwise, they can only work 40 hours per fortnight. But please check your own visa for applicable work conditions which allow you or your families to work. It is wise to carefully plan how many hours you might be able to undertake employment each semester without jeopardizing your studies. You need to consider the number of contact hours that your course requires and how much time will be required for study and assessment. To get assistance in looking for and applying for jobs in Australia, visit the career service on campus or visit the career section of the Trobe website. The career service is an important facility to help you to find work as well as develop your career and professional portfolio. It is free for our students and provides an enormous range of resources, information, skill development, and opportunities to build your career. Make sure you visit either on campus or visit their website for more information. The Fair Work Ombudsman is a government agency which provides information and advice about workplace rights and obligations in Australia, such as wages, allowances, tax, and superannuation. Please visit their website to find out more about working in Australia. If you are living or studying in Australia, it is necessary to open a local bank account in order to avoid international transaction fees, to receive and make payments and access your funds. To open a bank account in Australia, take your passport to any bank branch. It is best to do this within the first 6 weeks of your arrival, otherwise you may need additional forms of identification. We have the Westpac branch on campus at Bandura campus with ATMs and cash machines from a few other banks which are easily accessible. Australia is generally a very safe place with a very high standard of healthcare and medical services. However, it is always wise to be cautious until you're familiar with local environment and potential risks. When traveling at night, do travel with a friend and stay in well-lit and populated areas. Make sure that your belongings are secured and not left in public view. As I mentioned, please drive safely and take some driving lessons before driving your car on Australian road. And make sure you know how to visit a doctor or medical clinic and how to access health information from your OSHC provider. Attend orientation. More information about what you need to know will be fully covered during orientation. If you have any further questions, please join our Facebook group and read your departure guide and access the videos resources on our website. Don't forget, join the Facebook chat group, Transition at Trobe International Welcome Group. Bring relevant documents with you, such as driver license, CV, resume, references, and medical prescriptions. Research how you will get to campus from the Transport Central website. Watch more videos like this, such as everything you need to know before you leave home, how to prepare for your studies, for your accommodation, and for your families. Book your flights to arrive in time for check-in and orientation. On behalf of us all at La Trobe International and La Trobe University, we wish you a safe journey and look forward to welcoming you on campus very soon. Thank you, and I'll talk to you on campus very soon.